tell me where you want me to go. Queen to move out of Buckingham Palace apartment in 2025. The Queen is set to move out of her Buckingham Palace apartments in 2025, when she is 99 years old, with the monarch telling aides, "Just tell me where you want me to go," as plans for the £369 million refurbishment are unveiled. Queen Elizabeth will vacate her private rooms for 2 years as part of the building's 10-year refit, which has been planned to prevent a catastrophic disaster such as a fire or a flood, a senior royal official said today. The Queen, who will be 99 years old when she has to move, is reportedly very eager to help make the transition easy and move wherever is most appropriate within the palace when the works take place from 2025-27. Her Majesty, 92, and Prince Philip, 97, currently live in apartments in Buckingham Palace's North Wing. A senior royal official, speaking on condition of anonymity, said, "The Queen is immensely pragmatic and she wants to stay in the palace." She said, "Let me know where you would like me to go." The works include plans to replace aging and dangerous electrical wiring and boilers. Next week, a compound for builders will be erected on the forecourt of the palace as work starts on the famous East Wing, the public facade which houses the balcony on which Queen Elizabeth and her family appear for significant events. Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge shared a kiss on the balcony on their wedding day, and the royal family go out onto the balcony for Trooping the Colour every year. Buckingham Palace will remain fully open for state visits and other regular events during the overhaul, and its outward appearance will be unaffected as there will be no scaffolding. Buckingham Palace was originally a large house built in 1703 and was acquired by King George III in 1761. It was extended in the reign of Queen Victoria, while the front was refaced in 1914 when George V was king. The Master of the Queen's household overseeing the refurbishment with public funds has vowed to stay within budget and time. Tony Johnston-Burt said he took the responsibility of handling public money extremely seriously and was absolutely convinced that the 10-year phased works would reap both short and long-term benefits. The works, which started in spring last year, have so far seen over 3,000 meters of dangerous vulcanized rubber cabling ripped out in a bid to ward off a potentially catastrophic building failure. Mr. Johnston-Burt said, "We all take the responsibility that comes with using public funds to do all this work on such a national icon like Buckingham Palace extremely seriously indeed. On time, within budget and to the required specification. I am absolutely convinced that by making this investment in the palace now, will not only avert much more costly and potentially catastrophic failure of the building in the years to come, but in the short term will provide the op for even more people to see this remarkable collection." A senior royal official said there had been a significant contingency put aside to make sure the budget is not exceeded. If, at the end of the 10-year program, they are under budget, the Treasury would be entitled to take the remaining funds back, he said. As part of the works, Buckingham Palace is currently removing thousands of pieces of art, a process that will take 6 weeks. Buckingham Palace confirmed, around 3,000 fine artworks from the Royal Collection Trust are being removed from Buckingham Palace's East Wing to allow essential resurfacing works to take place in spring 2019. Some items will now go on display at Brighton Museum's Royal Pavilion for members of the public to see. This will ensure priceless paintings, porcelain and furniture will be protected, whilst infrastructure such as electrics and pipework are replaced, and improvements to accessibility are made throughout the wing. Many of the artworks will be moved to other locations around the palace, but around 150 items will go on public display at Brighton Museum's Royal Pavilion. The refurbishment at Buckingham Palace comes as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle prepare to finally move to Kensington Palace following a £1.4 million renovation. Meghan, 37, and Harry, 34, will move from Nottingham Cottage into apartment 1 following months of building work.